overcome myself, give me courage to die. Burn my desires, help me aspire to become perfect in love for you. To become perfect in love for you. Take this heart,
take this heart, oh blacksmith, take this heart,
make it a cup for wine. Shape the cup,
shape the cup, oh blacksmith, shape the cup,
in love's own fair design. Take this breath,
take this breath,
take this breath, oh blacksmith, take this breath, as bellows for the fire. See the sparks,
see the sparks, oh blacksmith, see the sparks,
leap higher, ever higher. Take these tears, take these tears, oh blacksmith, take these tears, to temper the job done. See the cup, see the cup, oh blacksmith, see the cup, shine like the rising sun. Fill the cup, oh blacksmith, fill the cup with the wine of your sweat. See I drink, oh blacksmith, see I drink, and drown my last regret. Now give to each, oh blacksmith, give to each the cup of this rare wine. Then all men, oh blacksmith, then all men will become divine.
Beautiful.
All right.
What do you?
Do you want to hear the football song, or should we pass?
Of course we do.
They're on the 1 yard line, so.
Once you might have thought this gross world was nothing but a mess, but now you know that although it's shadow, it's a place where mama puts you to the test. Once you might have thought that these trials of life were empty flights into hell, but now you know that Baba's running the show. Your own true love can ring the bell. Your own true love can ring the bell. You've got to be kick you around. You got to let him know you love him the best by obeying and obeying. Let him put you to the test. You've got to be Baba's football. So when love and truth knock on your door, you'll be ready to go to hell and back for him, since God is the one you adore. Now some people think the halfback or the fullback are the ideal in the hearts of men. Others think it must be the quarterback, since he gives the orders time and again. But once you've seen the whole game, you know it's just God's name that reverberates the crowd on every down. So if you want to know all, become his football and let him kick you around. You've got to be Baba's football. You've got to let him kick you around. You've got to let him know you love him the best by obeying and obeying. Let him put you to the test. You've got to be Baba's football. So when love and truth knock on your door, you'll be ready to go to hell and back for him, since God is the one that you're yearning for, since God is the one you adore. String of roses, touchdowns and such. Every minute of the day you must remember God's way, 'cause Maya is not an easy touch. So when they call out God's name, he will hear your cry and hopefully wake you up to truth. For in all football these days you must remember the plays. Meher Baba means love and truth. Meher Baba means love and truth. You've got to be Baba's football. You've got to let him kick you around. You've got to let him know you love him the best by obeying and obeying. Let him put you to the test. You've got to be Baba's football. So when love and truth knock on your door, you'll be ready to go to hell and back for him, since God is the one that you're yearning for. You gotta learn to be brave and bold. You gotta head straight for the gold. Let Baba be the only one that you live for. Forget everything that you tried before. There's only one way to score. Let God be the one you adore. Change Baba!
Who wrote that one?
Larry.
Well, no, I wrote.
Peter Milne, right?
No. Charles Milne.
Or Charlie?
Charles Milne made it better. He syncopated it. I wrote the tune, and Alan Berger wrote the lyrics from a talk by Dr. Kenmore.
Oh, wow.
Where it says, you've got to be Baba's footstool. You've got to be his football. You got to let him kick you around. Have I told you lately that I love you?
Okay.
Can you do that?
Okay.
I don't know if I have to do that.
That's what, I think I got it. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Oh, the morning sun in all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my life with laughter, you can make it better, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, and it shines like the sun. At the end of the day, we will give thanks and pray to the one. that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, and it shines like the sun. At the end of the day, we will give thanks and pray to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. I should have had it farther back. Was it too,
It
No.
was wonderfully overpowering.
how was it back there, Joy?
I thought it was fine, but Larry, what did you think it should have been softer? Or?
Well,
It's very,
if you ever watch any of these singers, Celine Dion or anyone, when they hit a high note like Jeff does, they pull all the way back.
okay.
So they don't
So-
overfeed.
So on the high notes.
Yeah, I gotta get in the habit, I'm not used to.
I didn't
I think
notice
shout.
I had a-
anything,
Huh?
I didn't notice anything off myself.
Yeah.
There was a
Great.
time when I was providing the sound for a wedding ceremony, and there was a little lapel mic on the officiant, and he didn't like mics, so I'd have to turn him way up.
Oh.
Right? And as soon as he heard himself, he would go even further back.
Oh.
I'd have to keep turning up. 'Cause he didn't like. And then he also had a cold, a chest cold or something, and he went, boom! Everyone jumped out of their seats and looked at me with evil eyes because it was all my fault. You know? How can I dare, beloved one, to touch your face with my eyes? Better I remain with eyes cast down and my forehead touching your feet. Better that I leave all thoughts of love and forever repeat your name. Better that I leave all thoughts of love and forever repeat your name. How can I dare, beloved one, to hope you will enter my home? Better that I spend these endless days preparing my home for your stay. Better that I sing your name as I work and leave all hopes to you. Better that I sing your name as I work and leave all hopes to you. How can I dare, beloved one, to say I love you so, when each of my steps proves to you how empty of love is my heart. When each of my deeds and words and thoughts seem far from your wish and will. When each of my deeds and words and thoughts seem far from your wish and will. How can I dare, beloved one, to touch your face with my eyes? Better I remain with eyes cast down, my forehead touching your feet. Better that I leave all thoughts of love and forever repeat your name. Better that I leave all thoughts of love and forever repeat your name.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
That's by
Yeah.
Jenny LePage,
Oh, wow.
and when she was quite young, right?
About 20, 21.
Mm.
I was just reading, there was a saint who put a cloth over his eyes because he didn't feel his eyes deserved to look at Baba.
Oh,
Yeah,
The Balnatu story, I think.
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, he said, why don't you look above? And he said, I'm still searching for the eyes to see him with, something like that.
I sing of ne'er ever near, ever apart. In the night he came to me and took away my heart. Now the flowers weeping is a rain of dew, and the dawn is creeping where stars once sang of you. Oh, Meher, your beauty made a captive of my soul, yet you are disdainful of the very thing you stole. Now the empty spaces of my heart proclaim the myriad graces springing from your name. There is a priceless pearl within me, this I know, for it is a gift you gave 1,000,000 years ago. All the world is sleeping, ignorant of pain. I my treasure keeping until you come again. Oh, Meher, your beauty made a captive of my soul, yet you are disdainful of the very thing you stole. Now the empty spaces
of my heart proclaim the myriad graces springing from your name. There is a priceless pearl within me, this I know, for it is a gift you gave 1,000,000 years ago. All the world is sleeping, ignorant of pain. I'm my treasure keeping until you come again. All the world is sleeping, ignorant of pain. I'm my treasure keeping until you come again. I'm kind of wiped out.
So good.
See, with a group like this, you don't need to really give introductions to the songs. Just play.
Okay.
I will never leave you. On this you must depend. I'll be always with you in ways you cannot comprehend. Let not your heart be troubled by the things that pass your eyes. This world is made of shadows. Let your mind learn to disguise.
I will never leave you. On this you must believe. No matter where you're going, no matter where your path may lead, let not your soul be weary by this constant veil of tears. You know I'll be there waiting when the clouds all disappear.
I will always love you. In darkness and in light, we'll always be together. You'll never ever leave my side. Let not your heart be troubled by the things that pass your eyes. This world is made of shadows that your mind learned to disguise. I will never leave you. I will never leave you. I will never leave you.
Yes.
keep me near.
All the tears of my uncertainty made it hard to see what you were showing me. You go down into the deep of me. You are the mystery of my unknown. I have tried to run and hide from you, to turn aside from you, but I was never free. You were at the very heart of me, in every part of me, the near and far of me. So keep me near, I'll always see you. Keep me near, I'll never leave you. For I could not stand the pain of refusing you again. All the years I tried to blind myself, I could not find myself. You couldn't save me, and I never saw my own release, or even name the grief that overcame me. I have tried and I have always failed to go my way alone without you. But every ship that I have ever sailed brought me back to where I could not doubt you. So keep me near, I'll always see you. Keep me near, I'll never leave you. For I could not stand the pain of refusing you again. For I could not stand the pain of refusing you again.
Like a silent sea is made, mirroring my soul. Friend eternally is made, who will make me whole. Yet I cannot find the way that leads unto his door. He who is the King of Kings resides among the poor. Ages of our waiting may drew you here again. Though you are beloved God, you bear the cross of men. Yet your truth and beauty shines from every distant shore. And in the eyes of your lovers, his hearts have become pure. Clear is your flame, oh my mare, like the fairest dawn. Silently by night you came, and by daybreak had gone. Yet your kiss will ever burn within the heart's deep core, which is the rose of ancient love, worshipped by the poor. Mayhair, who's my own true soul. Friend eternally is Mayhair, in whom I am made whole. Yet I long to be the dust that waits outside his door, and I will come to know him when I am truly poor. And I will come to know him when I am truly poor.
So, Larry, is the time when we pass around the offering plate? You know, some of these songs, Lord Parks and I were roommates back in the 70s, and he used to write some of these songs just on the floor in the front room. It was amazing. You know, he just kind of crank them out.
This one is by, not Hank Midland, by, who's that wonderful singer with piano?
David Miyake.
David Miyake, yes.
David who?
Miyake.
David
Yeah.
Miyake.
Oh, okay.
He was with the Chicago group way back when. He's been out in the Bay Area for ages. What I say before this is that Monty used to use the phrase, you have to see things through Baba's eyes. You know, you just have to be able to see things through Baba's eyes. Interesting thing to say.
Life is a rainbow. Life is a rainbow. Life is a rainbow, nowhere to be seen, but through the eyes of the one, through the eyes of the one and only you. Comes out of nothing, goes back into nothing, yet it seems like something nowhere to be seen, but through the eyes of the one, through the eyes of the one and only you. You are my colors, you are my colors, you are my colors of the rainbow. You are my window, my skylight to the heavens. You are my colors of the rainbow. Bird song to rainbow, silence to rainbow, sounds of my rainbow, nowhere to be seen, but through the eyes of the one, through the eyes of the one and only you. You are my colors, you are my colors, you are my colors of the rainbow. You are my window, my skylight to the heavens. You are my colors of the rainbow. Bird song to rainbow, silence to rainbow, sounds of my rainbow, nowhere to be seen, but through the eyes of the one, through the eyes of the one and only you.
Nice, nice.
So I'm going to sing this again. We sang it before anyone was here, except the staff. And a little bit of introduction now. This is by Jamie Newell. And I always thought it was one of the most beautiful songs I'd ever heard. It's for Mara. He sang it for Mara, and Mara wept in Mandalay Hall. And so he had the good how heartfelt to understand the privilege he had to sing in front of Mara like that. And Mara would ask him to sing this song. And but to imitate his phrasing is next to impossible, because Jamie Newell is Jamie Newell. And he's such a prolific artist. He's written so many songs, but I have permission from Jamie to interpret it so that I can sing it without relying on his phrasing, which I couldn't find anyway. It was very difficult to do. And his nuances and things that he does with his voice. But it's such a pretty song. So it's called Mara's Song, or Mara, in What Manner Do You Love Me? Mary, in what manner do you love him? What makes your love so strong? We who have just come to know him, it is for this love that we long. Of all his lovers in creation, it seems that he's closest to you. So Mary, won't you tell us how you love him, so that we might love him that way too. As if an angel sent from heaven, but we found it rather odd to learn that this angel sent from heaven had himself turned out to be God. Now a simple heart breaks when one thinks of mistakes made in a moment so weak. And faced with the task we now come to ask, help towards this goal that we seek. So tell us, Mary, in what manner do you love him? What makes your love so pure, that there is no hardship or suffering for him that you would not endure? We who have never been with him still long for a love so true. So Mary, won't you tell us how you love him, so that we might love him that way too? Well, there's a mist on the field in the morning, but the sun comes to burn it all off, just like the mist of our clouded imaginations is removed by the warmth of his love. And we see all around his love shining down direct from the heavens above. We grow close, but yet as close as we get, we never can get close enough. So tell us, Mary, in what manner do you love him? It's really not hard to tell. You see it when you look at his picture. Your eyes seem to show us so well. And though it might be rude of us asking, but really what else could we do? For Mary, if we knew how you love him, then we might love him that way too.
So this This one, you picture back in the early years, back in the early years, that Meribod was very stark on the hill. There was none of the plantings that came later. So it kind of, I picture this as kind of starting out on Meribod Hill in the hot summer months.
Like a field of grass on a hill so dry that the air won't move and the birds won't fly. When the ruthless sun of your tender gaze ignites a spark that becomes a blaze in my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart. Like a lotus flower with no ground to stake, floating freely on a silent lake. And I can't say how or exactly when my guard was down and you moved in to my heart, my heart, my heart. Like a canyon call where the cliffs are sheer, an impulse there is an impulse here. You're a different glass with the same sweet wine. You'll call that yours, you'll call this mine. My heart, your heart, your heart, our heart.
I'm telling Jeff, I played the interlude already. So
Wrong place.
I played it in the wrong place.
Like a field of grass on a hill so dry that the air won't move and the birds won't fly. When the ruthless sun of your tender gaze ignites a spark that becomes a blaze in my heart. Your heart, our heart.
Tell us about that song.
time to applaud because now it's over. That's all my fault because I didn't have the form of the music in front of me, and we haven't played this together in some time. So,
Jeff, can you tell us about this song?
Well, it was written by a woman named Kirtana. Who's written a lot of very beautiful songs. And she writes very beautifully about the lover-beloved relationship.
a Bobby Bernstein song. My favorite Bobby Bernstein song. We've been granted poetic license by Bobby. She's very, very particular about how you render one of her songs. She is okay with this. She loves the video.
The reviews that were,
It's interpretation. I've just come back from a place where God's so real that you can feel His love surrounding you. I've just come back from a place where this age is avatar draws many from afar to one small Indian town where Mayor Baba lived right there. Of course he's really everywhere, but in this world of time and space, the God-man gives his lovers a home base. Marabah, Marizah, Marabah, Marizah. I've just come back from a place where God's so real that you can feel His love surrounding you. I've just come back from a place where it's so clear that we're all here to love God more and more. Time passes by so quickly there, and nothing else can one compare. A journey to the threshold of the two precious moments in Baba's room. Marabah, Marizah, Marabah, Marizah. Get back to that place where God's so real that you can feel His love surrounding you. I must go back to that place where tears can flow and eyes do glow with reflections of His presence there. Time passes by so quickly there, but nothing else can one compare. A journey to the threshold of the two precious moments in Baba's room. Marabah, Marizah, sing. Marabah, Marizah, sing.
Marizah,
Baba's tomb,
Marabah,
Baba's room,
Marizah,
Baba's tomb,
Meher Baba.
needs the words, so he's going to have to look over here because I need the words so I can see what the changes are. So this is one of those things where two old guys sit next to each other.
Yeah.
You know what?
Slide that thing
You know
over.
what I miss is when he starts crying. When he starts crying during a rendition, and I got to take out a handkerchief and wipe his, or when he sweats him up and wipe his forehead.
Scoot a little, Larry.
Scooch?
Well, no, he can slide that whole thing over that way.
Yes,
That way.
yes.
You know, that last song, we a whole bunch of us lived up at, Albany and Schenectady, went to Darwin Jean's meetings, and also Ken Lux. And so we were shooting over to India and coming back, and on one of those, I think it was her first trip, Bobby came back, and she had the words to that song. And the melody was
So
beautiful.
now describe this thing.
Okay, so here's the the idea with this song. Is Mara looking back to the early 20s with her time with Baba in the evening there there was no electricity, but there was a fire going on. And it goes to those days, and then it shifts to the last verse on her after Baba has dropped his body. So, let's see. I think we can move that over, okay?
He only had one cheek on.
That's okay, I'm okay.
So now this is actually a song that is sung. It's a country song.
Country song? No.
Well, actually, a country artist sing this, but it's crossover. And the words have been adjusted. Jeff mentioned it.
Evenings in autumn, the glowing fire lights up your face in orange and gold. I see your sweet smile shine through the darkness. Its lines are etched in my memory, so I know
You by heart.
so I know
You by heart.
mornings in springtime, sharing love's secrets. We'd walk until the morning was gone. We were like sweethearts,
Happy flowers.
the joy you gave me lives on and on. 'Cause I know you by heart. I still hear your voice on cool monsoon nights, whisper in the wind. You left in winter, the leaves were turning. I walked down roads of orange and gold. I see your sweet smile.
I hear you're singing.
You're still here beside me every day.
That was emotional for Jeff. He does. What happens to his insides is he becomes in the immediate present somehow and does something. God bless him.
You're able to follow the words and all.
Yes. He's still overcome, God bless him.
I'm sure there's a story there that someday we may hear about.
It's just imagining Mara remembering Baba and remember watching her remember and long, and the longing is so intense.
And I spent a lot of time with Mara.
Yeah.
Well, this will change the pace. Francis Bravazan wrote the words. Now you have a part on this song. When I get to it, I'll tell you what it is. Alone I left my house one night and took the road to journey's end. And well, I knew I would meet one who would be my true and trusty friend. My true and trusty friend, my true friend, my true and trusty friend, my true friend. And soon I met him on the road when I had gone a little ways. And oh, my heart felt so very glad that I could only laugh and say, Meher Baba, my true friend, Meher Baba, my true friend. Soon I met him on the road when I had gone a little ways. And oh, my heart felt so very glad, and I could only laugh and say, sing it out this time. Meher Baba, my true friend, Meher Baba, my true friend. He said to me, where are you going? I said, to search for and find you. He said, nowhere may I be found, but in your own heart trusty true. Said Meher Baba, my true friend. Said Meher Baba, my true friend. And now he's in my heart to stay. He is my true and trusty friend. I sing about him night and day, and care not now for journey's end. But just for Meher Baba, my true friend, just for Meher Baba, my true friend.
Yeah.
Go back to work.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, no, can you just sing Oh Moon first?
One more,
Yes, please.
Yes, because
one more.
he's here, you know.
No, we started calling that song Oh Heck. We gotta sing it again, Oh Heck. No.
No,
Okay.
and don't cry.
No, I won't cry this time.
Well, you did last time when you sang it. And Kathy had to come up and relieve you.
Yeah, that was, her husband had just passed on.
God bless him. Right, I'll move.
Oh moon, oh moon, oh moon, you are and will be meher, you shine in me. Everything is in your hands. You hold all the world's keys, and everything and everyone you can always see. Meher, you shine in me. Oh, Meher, you shine in me. Oh, moon, oh, moon, oh, moon. You accepted me as your slave, and I am fortunate, but for your embrace, how long must I wait? My prayer, hear my prayer. Dear, come and be with me. There you shine in me, oh there you shine in me. Oh moon, oh moon, oh moon, my heart is broken and I can't bear the pain, but worth living is this life, and loss is really gain, and this pain makes me love you more and makes me happy. May you shine in me, oh may you shine in me. Oh moon, oh moon, oh moon, you are and will be, may you shine in me. Oh moon, oh moon, oh moon, you are and will be, may you shine in me.
Thank you. Well, I love singing with this guy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's fun.
I enjoy it too.
When can you have a pianist?
This is a rendition of Bob Holt's song. I think it's the Bob Holt song. I actually heard that someone was coming from the Orient and was surprised that there wasn't pictures of Bob Holt in Baba's house because they were so familiar with Ocean of Love, and they thought he was like one of the big makas, you know. In his own right, I imagine that's to some extent true, but that's how special this song is around the world. And so you'll hear it. I'd like to intro it with a little piece of music that was written by Mayor Baba that you're familiar with. You know this. Rearranged. Ocean where all have begun, I am beloved sublime. I am the ocean where all finally come, I am the one beyond time. I am the one beyond time. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. I am the ocean of limitless joy, infinite consciousness too. I am the music that never will cloy. I am the ocean in you. I am the ocean in you. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, ocean of unending peace, infinite hearing and sound. You from your chains I have come to release into my ocean of light, into my ocean of light. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. I am the ocean of infinite bliss. I am the ocean of unbroken calm, infinite bliss I am too. I've been called Jesus and Buddha and Ram, and now Meher Baba by you, and now Meher Baba by you. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. Drowned in my ocean of love.
Nice. Larry.
What an attempt.
Larry, I have a request. Before you wrap up, could you do the arty again? Because I didn't get it all recorded.
The arty.
The
You
first
mean
one.
the Western arty?
Yeah.
Well, if everyone will help sing it. Where are all the sheets for that?
Oh, they're over here.
Well, pass them out, because this is Hank Mindlin's Western arty called the American arty, which is sung frequently at the tomb. And one of the first songs that I ever encountered back in the 70s for Baba was this. So combine two verses together and then sing the chorus. Combine two verses, chorus. Combine two verses, chorus. And make that even, we'll repeat the first verse, which is traditional anyway. How can one fathom your fathomless being? How can we know you we see with gross eyes? A glimpse of your shadow has blinded our seeing. How can your glory e'er be realized? Thoughts cannot reach you, and words cannot speak you. Infinite ocean of unending bliss. Though we beseech you, how can we seek you? How can the finite know limitlessness? Consumed is my mind in your fire and flame. Accept it, O Meher, in oneness. Consumed is my heart in the sound of your name. Accept, O Meher, my arty. Accept, O Meher, my song. At your command, suns and stars give their light. What in the world can I offer as mine? Even my gift of love would be naught in your sight, but veiled reflections of your love divine. You are the ancient one, Lord of creation. How can we measure your true majesty? You are the Christ, the divine incarnation. Dear Lord, please don't be indifferent to me. Consumed is my mind in your fire and flame. Accepted, O Meher, in oneness. Consumed is my heart in the sound of your name. Accept, O Mayor, my hearty. Accept, O Mayor, my song. You are the ancient one, Lord of creation. How can we measure your true majesty? You are the Christ, the divine incarnation. Dear Lord, please don't be indifferent to me. You are beginning. You are beginning and end of all things. 'Tis you alone who assumes every role. Sinners and saints, beggars and kings. You are the source and you are the goal. Consumed is my mind in your fire and flame. Accept it, O Mayor, in oneness. Consumed is my heart in the sound of your name. Accept, O Mayor, my arty. Accept, O Mayor, my song. The first verse again. How can one fathom your fathomless being? How can we know you we see with gross eyes? A glimpse of your shadow has blinded our seeing. How can your glory e'er be realized? Consumed is my mind in your fire and flame. Accept it, O Mayor, in oneness. Consumed is my heart in the sound of your name. Accept, O Mayor, my heart. Accept, O Mayor, my song. Accept, O Mayor, my hearty. Accept, O Mayor, my song.
Oh, yeah.
Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah, as we sing it for the Cub Scouts, the younger scouts, give yourself a politician cheer, and it goes like this. Consumed is my mind in your fire and flame. Accept it, O Mayor, in oneness. Consumed is my heart in the sound of your name. Accept, O Mayor, my hearty. Accept, O Mayor, my song.